And welcome to Skip versus Ernestine. This is round 83. Sorry, I'll
Scared
calm
me.
down.
It was so. Wow.
I'm up,
You're
you're
jazzed.
down.
You're all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
I'm always hot. She's always cold. She was freezing. We just fought over whether the air conditioning should be on. That's the way it goes. I'm he, she. I like that. It's a
Thank
nice
you.
tie.
British, England, London.
Really? Well, let's go.
Okay, I'd rather go. Yeah, let's go.
You'd rather be in
Hop a
London?
flight to London.
Okay, and she's the real star of the show. She is now
The digger, she's down
sleeping
there.
in her bed just to my left. And we start off, we love all your questions and comments. They are the lifeblood of the show, pro or con. This is from @EdwinMosley4547, who says, LOL, Hazel was digging like crazy. She does. And before the show ends, she'll probably decide she wants to make a cameo, and she'll hop up here on this couch, and she'll probably dig to China on this couch.
She wants to go to China. We want to go to London.
Yeah, that's true. She's from Malta. She's a Maltese.
Maybe she's digging back to Malta.
Yeah. So, just a couple of quick thoughts on the passing before we get into the bulk of the show. The passing of Hayden Panettiere,
Sad.
age 36. We've talked about her, I think, once on the show.
When her book came out.
Her memoir came out at age 36, and we were like, wow, a memoir at 36. But she's done a lot. She was a child
star.
actor, right?
Yeah.
And
She's had a tough
Heroes in
life.
Nashville, and she's had a rough run here of late. And your first thought was, oh my God, did she take her own life? But apparently she didn't take her own life. Apparently, according to the police who are still investigating,
It's an accidental overdose.
yeah, it sounds like an overdose.
But
And she had all kinds of drug and alcohol issues. She'd been to rehab. And I watched some of the last interview she did, about 3 weeks ago with Gayle King, and
3 months ago.
I'm sorry, 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And she just looked,
Well, she was just being
defeated.
honest, and she told her that I'm just trying.
yeah,
She's so sad, so talented and so sad, and
yeah.
alcohol and pills, and she had a child, and she gave the child to her husband or
Yeah,
her partner.
Klitschko, yeah.
To take care of the child 11 years ago.
Yeah.
Just such a talented waste of a person, right? I mean,
It's yet again, you can argue another victim of Hollywood because it's just hard. Most of them have problems, and it's great problems to have because you get the fame, you get the fortune, and then you can't cope with it.
I know,
and
but
often it just overwhelms you and crushes you.
but not everybody goes down that
No,
path.
not everybody,
That's the thing.
but-
I mean, there are some people that were child actors that their parents took care of the money they made, and
Yeah.
they came from a normal house, and I guess it's just luck of the draw what your life was. And she had a problem. Her mother was a soap opera actress,
Yeah.
and she said she was just always trying to prove to her mom that she was great. Sad. Way too young, 36.
I'd say. But every time I saw her, she seemed older than 36,
Yeah.
like she lived a long, hard
She
life,
did.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, she seemed more sort of worldly
Very
than 36.
mature, yeah.
Like she'd seen it all, and she lived about 3 lifetimes in one, it felt like.
Mm-hmm.
Well, God rest her soul.
God help her.
And before we get to your questions, we had an avalanche of reaction to our thoughts about Michael 2 and whether it should deal with the allegations and the trial. I'm going to bang through a few of these quickly. This is from X. This is Lynn_horror. Yikes. Those false allegations against Michael should be mentioned. They should show the trial where he was proven innocent in court. Those of us who've looked into these claims, we know they're false. We know MJ was proven innocent, but it's such a big event in his life, which most likely broke him. So most of these responses are going to take the same sort of tact.
I agree.
That, okay, but I'm also cool if you don't do it because
Oh,
I
me
don't
too.
care
I don't
about
care
it.
about if they
Well,
have that in
it's
there, but
because
they
of
want-
what
they have
Lynn
to.
just said.
Yeah.
I don't have to have it. If you want to show it as part and parcel of his evolution and then his demise. I get that.
I agree.
But I still hang on to Michael Jackson, the entertainer,
he's
and
just-
I won't let that go.
No.
Just the way I hang on to sports idols who go into the Hall of Fame and they have all kinds of issues that they face during their career, and it doesn't, to me, ruin their career.
I love Woody
Yeah,
Allen.
there you go. And I still think he's innocent, but
So, and he's great. So,
this is Damien IRL_, and they should ignore it, but that shouldn't be the main highlight of the film. He did so much after Thriller that it can be split into multiple movies. Okay, that's
agree
fine.
with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Caught Chaos says, Michael 2 is about to be the most carefully worded movie of the decade. Well, there's truth to
Sure
that
they
because
will.
they're going to have to
Deal with legalities.
tread very carefully through all that, if in fact they're going to go into depth in showing what happened and did not happen. This is at 2 Stylish Vibes. Michael 2 can't tell the full story while pretending the biggest controversies never happened. Okay, well, again, I would be okay if you didn't, although it would seem you could take care of everything in one movie. You don't need a second movie, all
Well,
right?
I think this is the second one. Why they're going to add
Yes.
the
Okay, yes,
extra
yes.
Michigas.
This is from Facebook, Xavier King. It might be Xavier King. If they dig into any of the legal stuff in Michael 2, at least show us what made him found not guilty, which I'm sure they will.
Yeah, they'd have to.
I mean, I don't
That's the
think these
truth.
people are out to get Michael's legacy, right?
I don't know anything. I don't trust anything
Okay.
in this world.
Peter Lohr, LOHR, says, to me, if they show the legal stuff, it needs to be done fairly. If you're going to do it for entertainment, it seems like it's kind of low-hanging fruit. Let us remember the guy's dead, and he was never found guilty. Okay, that's fair.
Perfect.
All right.
Yep.
This is Crystal Lightzinger. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Burian. You can't ignore the legal stuff because in the end, the trial killed him. Okay, so that
Well, he
could
can't
be the
defend
thrust
himself.
of this,
That's the
right?
whole problem.
He just lived a few years after, but it killed him. Adding that, the trial was completed. I can't read what was the end of this. And he was exonerated. Okay, got it. And then finally, Marion Haddad says, allegations are one thing, truth is another. Legal stuff should be shown. It will clarify for doubters. Okay,
Well, we all are in agreement.
I think so, but it's,
He can't defend himself, so it's everybody else talking for him. So it's kind of a sad thing.
this will certainly, it will help promote the second movie. I think now everybody's going to be on edge of seat
Yeah, to see
how they frame it, how they portray it, how far they go, what the thrust is. I wouldn't look for anything negative.
No, I just love him, and I just want to remember him the way that I liked him as an artist.
All right,
It's really all we care about.
that works for me. By the way, speaking of screenplays, I just wanted to publicly thank you for allowing me to dive into mine last week.
Oh,
My golf
my
course
pleasure.
was closed for what's called
irrigation.
aerification.
Oh, I thought it's irrigation.
No, they irrigate
Don't they irrigate
every day.
it? So then why don't they call it irrigation?
No, it's aerification.
Oh,
It's where they,
make little holes
dig
in the ground
tiny
and then
holes
they pour
in the
water
ground.
in.
no, they just let it, because it takes such a beating, they need to let it heal
Oh, okay.
for a week.
I thought it was irrigation
Yeah.
with little holes.
So I did bang through a screenplay. I just sort of, if you will, vomited it all over the place.
Oh, that's
Because it was all inside me and I just had to release it all over the pages. And I did complete it, but that
Good.
was 3 years ago. And then I had a little break before this football season starts. And I sucked it up because I knew the structure, the bones of it are good, but it just needed to be reconstructed.
Okay.
And I did major construction
Good.
on every scene in it. And I'm now tightening it up. And then we'll see what we see. But I appreciate you allowing me to do that because it took a lot of time. And then the great irony was I was happy to take a week off from, I play a couple times a week golf, but my back does not like
Right.
golf. So I was happy to
Back
take
issues.
the whole week off. And then I found that I'm sitting so long.
You're sitting at your office desk chair all day long for 9 to 10 hours a day.
And so now my
Your
back has gone
worse.
crazy because I'm sitting, not swinging.
Probably worse.
It's a mess right now. It's like I can feel it right now. It's just,
Speaking of your football season starting,
Yes.
you know, the one thing I just want to say, when I hear that music,
yeah.
you know, that Sunday night music, it just, I get chills of, not happy chills of, oh God, it's here.
It's here.
And they played it the other night when they had the pre-games.
know.
And the minute I hear that music, how does it go? You know, the one that Carrie Underwood did, that song, you know, Sunday night
Yeah, I know.
football. Oh, it's just like nails on a blackboard for me.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah, just in case you were wondering. I hear that music and it's just like, oh no, no, here we are. No.
It's
a
like, to
horrible
my ears,
song.
the greatest song I've
Oh,
ever
there you
heard.
go. Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah, in my ears it's like, oh no.
It's back.
Oh,
She keeps walking through and I'm watching a preseason football game and she's like, what are they doing? Well, they're just sort of practicing.
right. And then you told me that the guys are not even going to make
Okay.
it on the field, and I feel really bad
So,
for them.
I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan.
Oh, really? I
Lifelong
didn't know that.
diehard. So I'm going to watch the Cowboy games
Against
preseason
Seattle Seahawks.
at Seattle Seahawks,
Right.
the defending Super Bowl champions. And so she came in and we're eating and I told her the second half is completely, utterly
Right,
meaningless.
but you still watch it.
Okay, I had it on because I just want to make sure nobody gets hurt of any note or flashes of any
Right.
note. And there was a receiver who just came out of nowhere and had some big catches. And yet I tried to put it in perspective for her as she sat there just sort of looking at it. And
Well, I didn't look at it. I know what it is. It's
okay,
football.
but I mean, she's like, what are we doing? Why are we watching this? And I said, well, it's a good question because right now, the 22 players on the field, the odds are, this is the fourth quarter
Yeah.
of this first preseason game, they play 3. The odds are none of those 22 players will be on the active roster come first real game.
It's so sad. That's
It's
what
not
I
sad
find it
because-
human, as a human being. I find
Okay.
that sad that
Okay,
these
so
guys
the only
think,
reason they're
wow.
playing these games is so that the owners can charge season ticket holders for 1 or 2 home preseason games. They charge them for this.
Right.
On top of being able to pay for the whole year, it's part and parcel of the packages. They include this
But why don't they just get the regular guys that are going to play?
because
play?
it's too dangerous.
I know, but they have
They're
these
not
poor
gonna
guys
play.
that hope they think they're going to get
Okay,
a job.
but I tried to explain to you the other night. These guys get to wear the Dallas Cowboy uniform and they're on national
It's
TV.
like Cinderella, and then 12 o'clock comes and they have to take the.
But they know that the odds are 1,000,000 to 1 they're going to make
very
the roster.
sad.
And some will go straight home and wind up on the couch or going into the real world to work for good
I
and
know,
will never
so
play
it's-
football again.
I
Some
find it
will.
sad.
Some will. Some might go to Canada. Some might go to the minor leagues that we have here in
Well,
the
as long
United
as they can get a
States.
job playing.
They'll try, but the odds are, especially in the first preseason game, I don't even know who these people are. And now the quarterbacks are vying to be the backup quarterback, so they're going to be on the roster, so they're worth watching.
Okay.
So whatever.
All right, so a couple of guys
So
have
one
jobs.
guy, yeah, I'm pretty sure, although it's not, this Joe Milton is vying for the job. He might get cut. I don't know. They might keep Sam out,
Sad.
but whatever. Thank you for watching the game.
You're
with
welcome.
me. This is our first question of this show. This is Todd from Nashville, Tennessee.
Your old stomping
Stomping
grounds.
Grounds, Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt.
Go Commodores. Anchor down. Todd says, Ernestine, your all-time fave Taylor Swift is being inducted into the Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame this year. Is Taylor Swift to you like LeBron is to Skip?
Jeez.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with her being inducted because she's a great songwriter.
She's a great songwriter.
And she spent many years in Nashville
She
coming
did.
up. So
She did.
I do not have a problem with her. I'm not a big fan of her music, but I don't take that away from her. So
Yeah.
to be honest, she's a great songwriter.
Yeah. I mean,
Wrote some great songs that
She's-
people all over the
to
world
me,
love.
she's a much better songwriter than a singer of those songs,
You could argue that, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
She writes about her life,
bully for her.
love.
She
which
does.
So many women relate to, so
Yeah.
I give it to her.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
Todd, I'm not liking her to LeBron.
Yeah, that's okay. So she's not to you what LeBron is to me.
No, I don't have a hatred towards her.
Well, I don't hate LeBron.
Okay.
I've sometimes felt sorry for LeBron because
Well, you don't like LeBron.
I don't like his game.
Okay.
Well, I just think he's way overrated and overhyped.
But you like him as a person.
I do. In fact, the reason I like Michael Jordan much more as the greatest player of all time, the GOAT,
Because he was more of a
is
killer.
because he was a killer.
I got
Killer
it.
instincts, killer guy,
Yeah.
you know, basketball assassin.
LeBron is a
And
good
LeBron's
guy.
a really nice guy.
Cares
who,
about
who was
education.
and well, I don't want to go too far with that. But
Okay.
but he was born without a clutch gene. You know, you can't
Okay.
trust him late in games, and yet people try to make the case he's better than Jordan, who was the coldest blooded late game quote unquote killer clutch player that we've ever had in any sport.
Okay.
Okay, so
But Taylor Swift is not my personal
No.
favorite singer, but she is
Okay.
a songwriter, and I would give that to her.
okay, so I give LeBron, he's an all-time great passer. What he does very
Okay.
best, number one best, he's a generational passer of the basketball. Yet he's the all-time greatest scorer. He scored more points than anybody in the history of the National Basketball Association because he's played 130 more games than anybody's ever played.
Right.
So he just did it. He's the longevity king, but he's not the GOAT. But I don't
Okay.
hate him.
All right.
Nor do you hate Taylor
I don't hate
Swift.
her.
I mean, you get tired of her.
I'm just
You-
kind of
she-
burned out on her, but
you get annoyed with her. You get aggravated by her
Yeah.
actions.
A,
right?
B, C, and all of the above. I
Yeah.
do.
Okay. This is Daniel from Louisville who says, Instagram has a new logo. Do we love or hate? Well, I can't get all that worked up. And by the way, I'm much bigger on X, or formerly Twitter, than I am on Instagram. So I don't care that much about Instagram. A lot of people live for Instagram. But, okay, your response to what you saw of the new
I personally
logo.
don't even do any social media at all.
Yes, you do.
I don't. I have what Instagram. I don't post every day of
No,
my
you
life
don't
or
do
whatever.
that.
Just post when we do our show. That's it. But I'm not somebody who I go on other people's Instagrams if I'm doing work and I
do?
have to research people and do see what
Yep.
they're doing. But I'm not a big social media person. But I wasn't even aware of the Instagram logo changing.
I didn't see it either, and I've used it a lot. I posted the other night, but go
I mean,
ahead.
I know when Google changes their icon, like for different holidays
Yeah.
or whatever, because
But this
I'm
is
going
just the
Google's
spelled out Instagram.
Yeah, I
This is
looked at
just-
it. I thought it was
the
interesting.
typeface,
It was an
right?
interesting typeface.
Okay, but the GR looks like a Z.
Yeah,
right.
it's
The R
interesting,
looks
yeah.
like a Z. It looks like
I like the
GZ.
old Instagram
I do too.
lettering better.
But in this day and age, I guess in any day and age,
Yeah, change is good.
they feel like they have to upgrade to keep everybody interested, and this is a way to get people talking, to get people buzzing, because they know that half the people won't like this, and they will say,
Right.
what the hell are you putting a Z in the middle of it
Right.
for? But it's just some old typeface that the R looks like a
I
Z.
thought it was interesting.
Well, it got us talking. We just addressed it, so this is,
I'm a fan of the old.
any publicity is good publicity.
That's
I
true.
am with you on that.
Yeah.
Not like it's the end of the world,
No,
but
it's okay.
this is an email question from Miles from Asheville.
I spent
North
time in
Carolina. You
Asheville.
did.
I like Asheville.
I know you do.
They have a rhododendron festival.
Wow, I didn't know that.
It's one of the biggest. It's beautiful.
It's in the something mountains, Blue Ridge, or one of
I
them.
spent time in the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Miles from Asheville says, new season of Reacher started.
Yay, Reacher. We love Reacher.
There's no way he's an actual human with the body he has, question mark, exclamation point. Skip, being the workout warrior that you are, would you ever want to be built like that? Well, no, I wouldn't.
We love Reacher.
She loves Reacher, and Hazel,
Hazel
who's
loves
now running around,
Reacher.
she
I have to show a picture of
oh,
Hazel.
do you have that?
Yeah.
I hope it'll
I'm actually
translate.
going to send this to. It's Alan, right? Alan Rich.
Oh, Rich.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't remember his
It's
last
weird.
name.
He's such a big star now, and we don't even know
But
his
we
name.
did watch him in another
We did. You liked
movie
the-
that it was very fun.
The comedy.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it's Alan Richson.
Richson.
So hey, we were watching it the other night, and this is so funny.
It's a true
because
story.
We're watching it, and I'm sitting on my recliner, and Skip is sitting on the couch, and I had Hazel on my lap, and all of a sudden, he was stripped down to his undies, basically,
It's
and his
the-
body was blaring.
It's the obligatory he nails
And-
the hot girl
Yep.
scene. in
And
this,
Hazel
this
just,
season.
Hazel, you can see, cannot take her eyes off of Alan.
She never just
just
stares at
keeps
something,
watching
and it
him.
went on for like 10
She's
minutes.
staring
She
at
just
his
sat staring
body.
at him.
And I kept saying, Hazel, Hazel, and there's another picture. She is like 3 frames, 4 frames. And then Skip said, Hazel, and she looked over at him, and she turned again, and she kept staring at him. She's just in love with Alan. So now Hazel has a boyfriend. His name is Alan Reacher, and she loves him greatly. So I'm going to send a note to his publicist, and I'm going to say, I hope he gets a kick out of this.
I don't think he will get a kick.
I think he would, definitely. I heard he's a really nice guy.
I'm sure he is.
We
He's-
like the show. It's good. He is perfect for that role. It's entertaining.
Okay. I
Not as
gotta
entertaining as
address-
Sugar, but,
Stop.
and Colin, but
Yeah. Hot guy. She
loves Colin.
obsessed with. She's as obsessed with Colin Farrell as Hazel is obsessed
Oh.
now with Reacher.
We both are obsessed.
Okay. So first about the body. I am sort of a student of fitness, and so I have a pretty good eye for sort of what a physique looks like. His physique has actually shrunk a little bit.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, my bra strap was falling down, so I'm
Are you
sorry.
good?
Had a bra on, yeah.
Okay, all right. Bra doesn't have an R on the end of it.
Well, I wear a bra.
Bra.
I'm from New York.
I know.
So,
Okay, so the point is that he used to be so gigantic that he did not look human.
yeah. He has toned down.
He's toned down a little bit.
Actually, he looks just like a regular
and
guy.
So she's asked me since season 1, we're now in 3.
3, yeah.
Right? Is that real? No. It can't, nobody looks like that. Nobody
Schwarzenegger
without
at his height,
help.
Schwarzenegger at his height when he was doing bodybuilding.
Yes.
And the documentary, or Stallone, they did not look like that.
Okay, I'm not saying it's...
Schwarzenegger maybe was really buffed when he was bodybuilding.
No, but they're steroid
yeah,
products.
he did steroids. Yeah.
So is this guy. He's a steroid product because you can't look like that naturally. You just can't. And he looked like that, especially in the first 2 seasons.
Yeah, he did.
And then the irony of the character is that we never see him working out. He never works out. He's like the Lone Ranger. He just drops into some like little town or setting. And he's also like, oh, guess who?
Oh no, Alan's girlfriend is here.
Yeah.
Come on up, Mrs. Reacher.
Mrs.
Come on up, Mrs. Reacher.
There she is.
Here she
Hazel.
is. She's here for Alan. She said, I love Reacher. Okay, we love,
That's a good-
she says, we love Reacher.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, go ahead. Okay.
So the character, ironically, in the series, he never works out. You never see him say,
eats
"I
a
gotta
lot
go
of
get
junk
it,"
food.
and he just eats on the fly,
Yeah.
whatever. Like they said, "You want some breakfast?" Because they were serving, and it was like French toast and
Bacon.
and you can't look like
He
that
doesn't
eating
watch what
French
he
toast. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
He just kind of eats junk.
Yeah.
Hamburgers, cheeseburgers.
He's on the run. He has no
He's
home.
on the run. He has
when
no
they asked
home.
him, where do you live? He
He
said,
has
what's
no
this
clothes,
address?
and she keeps saying he needs to take a
He
shower.
just takes a shower occasionally. And he
'Cause
sleeps with these women. I don't know how women sleep with him when he hasn't taken a shower and he hasn't changed his
And
clothes.
plus, he's been in about 17 fights, and so he's got cuts and
Oh, he's
bruises
got-
all over him.
Yeah.
Because he's been fighting guys with knives. And
Right. No,
they
he's
slash
amazing.
him.
He's larger than life. But
Okay.
it's a fun show.
He is good at this character because he's so righteous, and
He is.
he
does the right thing.
he is do the right thing, and he is the Lone Ranger because he's going to drop into the setting, and it's also like like Poirot or Marple,
Yeah.
the Agatha Christie characters, because they always seem to just show up. Oh, there's a murder. Oh,
Right.
wherever they go, somebody gets
Well,
killed.
yeah.
Right? And wherever he shows up, now he's in Philadelphia, and he's riding the subway at 2:00 in the morning, and suddenly, I'm not giving the plot away, he sees this woman who seems shook, and one thing leads, and it goes.
And he was
so
having
to
a
speak,
Philly steak.
a cheesesteak.
He was having a Philly cheesesteak.
He was having a
because he's
cheesesteak.
in Philly. And
Yeah.
the cop said to him, "Why are you eating a Philly steak at 2 in the morning?" He says, "Because I'm in Philly."
Yeah. Why are you here? Oh, I just want to see this kid who throws 100 miles an hour for the Phillies. What? So he just sort of roams around the country, and wherever he roams, bad things are going on, and he's going to fix it.
That's
right?
why we
He's
like
going to
Reacher.
save the day. But the formula for every season is exactly what I
It
just
is.
said.
It has a different, makes a
And-
different
And you just
characters. but-
drop different characters
Yeah.
into the formula, and then there's always going to be a sequence where he's in the bathroom and he's cleaning up, and the hot girl of the season just happens to be in his hotel room, and then she kind of comes on to him, and he's like, "Okay,
Right.
you asked for it, you got it."
Hopefully he took a shower first.
I hope he did.
I think he
he
did.
did. And then he's going to bed her, and they're going to wake up in the morning, and he's got to go because he's got to go catch a bad
He
guy.
has to leave.
Right? Okay. And the bad guy is usually has been bad to the hot girl,
Yeah.
which is the case in this one.
But it's still a fun show.
Yeah.
We
And
like it. You like it?
I do like it.
It's
I'm getting a little
entertaining.
burned out on it because his scope is just this. It's not going to take you anywhere else.
No, but that's what it is.
And I can tell you, I'll bet the audience is reaching some burnout where they're going to have to stop this. Could they get one more season
I
out of
think
it?
so.
Maybe one more season. But he did do the comedy
It was
with Kevin
funny,
James,
yeah.
and it was
good.
he's pretty good
Yeah,
comedically.
he is. He's good. I think he has another movie coming out.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And from what I read, he's this.
It's very nice. I
He's
remember
a
my friend
family
Mark did his
man.
interview at the Wall
Oh,
Street
that's right.
Journal.
Yeah. But he's
Family man,
family
very
man,
dedicated.
very dedicated, and I'm sure he's a workout warrior. You just have to be.
Yeah.
You can't just inject steroids
No.
and suddenly you blow
No.
up. You have to go do the work, and it will enhance your work.
And
Right?
Hazel says, "I love him." Hazel has a new boyfriend.
She has a new boyfriend. She's all over.
She said, "I'll work out with him."
So this does bring us to Skip and Ernestine go to the movies on this couch. She's on this
Sure.
recliner. We mentioned Reacher. We deconstructed Reacher.
Yeah.
Lucky.
So like,
We are on fire with Lucky
Yes.
because we are fascinated by Anya Taylor-Joy,
Yeah.
who makes Lucky go. I know Annette Bening is pretty good, and our guy Timothy
Timothy.
Oliphant plays her father. Not great, but she just drives it. And she's so odd looking because her eyes are so wide set that she's almost got fish eyes, right?
but she's beautiful at the same
I
time.
think Hazel might dig. Is she gonna dig?
For all of those
Hazel,
waiting for
what are you
Hazel to
doing?
dig, she may
What are you
have to
doing?
wait a little longer.
You wanna dig?
Not yet. She said,
Okay.
"We'll wait."
That's a good girl.
But she is beautiful. My opinion, she's got such a beautiful, odd face. It makes her sexy.
I can't
and
go beautiful. She's
I
just
think so. She's
fascinating
she's got-
looking,
she's very
and she
exotic
has
looking.
presence about her.
She's great.
And she actually has physicality about her that's on par with Charlize Theron
Yeah.
in Atomic Blonde or Furiosa or whatever. She has the ability to be
Yeah.
tough and
She's great.
physical and to fight. And she's driving Lucky, and it's pretty intriguing.
It's a good story.
It's pretty intriguing.
It's good.
Which inspired us the other night, flipping around, and I see on whatever site we're on that the movie she did a couple of years ago, The Gorge, is right there for the taking. And I said, well, we opted out of this because it was science fiction, but she's in it with Miles Teller.
I
Do you
love
want to
Miles
try
Teller.
it? Do you want to do this? And she's like, I don't know. We could see. And we're willing to opt out in 10
Right.
minutes. And she gets hooked
I
probably
liked
more
it.
than I did.
It was great.
But they're both very good in this.
If they were not in it, it would not have been good.
she made that point near the end. If you take these 2 stars out of it, it's like take it or leave it.
Definitely fell flat, but they were so good together. They had such good chemistry, and the story was so good.
So the premise is that they are hired, and they're not. They think it's by the government, but it's actually by another force.
Yeah, for like 1 to 3 months or something.
Yeah,
right?
where their job is to be on opposite sides of this gorge in towers, to look down upon what's in the gorge, and they're told that your job is to keep whatever's in the gorge in the gorge.
Sigourney Weaver is in it. She plays a bad boss.
She's the bad boss. And so they get to know each other across a mile-wide gorge.
And they hold signs
holding up
to each
signs,
other,
and it's cute and clever, and you kind of buy that, although they fall in love by holding up signs.
But then it takes a twist. And then it's all these
Well, all you need to know is that Miles Teller accidentally falls into the gorge, and she just goes and grabs her parachute and parachutes into the gorge, and then it starts.
Yeah, it's so good.
Science fiction ensues, right?
But really fun and scary, and
it's pretty scary.
It just had.
Yeah.
I never got. Oh, there she goes. I never got bored with that movie at all. Huh? I never got bored with that movie.
She liked it a lot. She liked it more than I did.
And Miles Teller was so good.
Miles Teller has presence.
He really has gotten so much better as he got older.
He has some Sean Penn in him.
I think he could be a contender for a Bond.
I don't think so. But
I think he can. He's got the look and the attitude, and he's got physicality. He's good.
But in the end, she carries it to me.
Well, I don't think she could be Bond, but
no. But in the end, she can hold and shoot a gun convincingly.
Yeah, she can. She
like
was Lara
I'm all
Croft.
in. Yeah, she could be.
She could be Lara Croft. She was way much better than what's her name in Ballerina. That movie was terrible. With I can't think of her name right now, but she was supposed to. Well, it just came into my head.
Okay.
That was supposed to be the John Wick, the female kind of John Wick, and
so
it's terrible.
Speaking of Bond, so then on another night this past week, I don't know what possessed me, but I'm flipping and I see that The Spy Who Loved Me has started, the Bond movie with Roger Moore, and I'm not the biggest Roger Moore fan. I'm a Sean Connery, but I turned it on for just a few minutes and we sort of check it out. Barbara Bach is in it, who married Ringo Starr, and she's like, wow, Roger Moore is just like breathtakingly handsome, right?
Well, yes.
And I give you that, but that doesn't make him a great Bond.
Oh, I think he's a great Bond.
He's a little bit too much of an English dandy for me. He's not that physical.
But that's what I liked about him.
Okay, but I don't know that I believe he could kick somebody's ass.
I believe he could.
Sean Connery could kick your ass. In fact, no,
Pierce Brosnan
couldn't. English
right, but he
dandy.
was Bond.
I know, and he's just a good-looking English guy.
Timothy Dalton could. I liked him in that.
I thought he was a little more physical, and certainly the latest.
Daniel
Craig is a badass, but he's almost like thuggy badass.
Yeah, but I still think
like too
Roger
sort
Moore
of
could be
lower class to be Bond.
I mean, just because he looks really great in a tuxedo, but he still could act. He reminds me of. He could have played in the Guy Ritchie films because he had that look of those British guys that could look at In the Gentleman, that series.
Okay, that's fine, but I need James Bond to convince me that without the use of his PK, whatever it's called, his handgun, that he could just kick your ass. That he can take on.
Why can't Roger Moore kick your ass? Because he's good looking?
No, he's a little bit. He's got too much English dandy. He's a little bit of a bon vivant, and he's soft. He's softer, and that's fine. You like that? I don't love that because I need the Sean Connery factor. Sean Connery was a flat out kick-ass bull of a man.
Well, he was more of a man's man because he looked the part.
He looked the part, and he could act the part. and he could glower the part. And Roger Moore is cracking. Roger Moore cracks more jokes than Sean did, and he's good at cracking them. But he's, I don't want to say he's effeminate, but he's
I love Sean Connery. He's more serious.
Yeah, he's
Roger
more
Moore
serious.
also played Simon, the Saint.
Templar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
right.
the Saint.
Yeah, no.
I still think, look, he did a bunch of them.
Yeah.
It wasn't as though they threw him out after one Bond.
No, he did a bunch, and then I
Yeah.
started looking at
They were great.
his resume, and he did a bunch of them.
Yeah.
The Man with the Golden Gun and Octopussy, and it just kept going.
I liked.
She's digging.
Didn't he do To Russia with Love?
She's giving them what they want.
Yeah, Hazel, the bigger. Didn't he do To Russia with
Right
Love?
now, our audience is saying, "Oh my God!"
I ignore it.
No,
I see it
Sean
all day
did
long.
From Russia with Love.
Whatever. He's done enough Bonds to qualify as Bond.
I think I counted. He did 8.
Okay, so then I don't think that there was a bad,
No, the audience clearly
Yes.
liked him. Hazel, you gotta stay. You gotta stay. That's
whatever.
what I
I vote. I love Sean Connery, but I also love Roger
think.
Moore.
The ultimate James Bond was Sean Connery.
Okay, well, you can
And
have him.
I was shocked you would say that, and a little offended you would say.
Well, I'm sorry, but we can't be the same person.
I know, but
Even though people say we look alike, which
I
that's
lost a
offensive
little
to me.
respect, And then she's going on and on about how Barbara Bach is breathtakingly beautiful.
Oh,
And I'm like, Jane Seymour to me.
she couldn't. I'm a big fan of Jane
Live and Let
Seymour.
Die
as
was, you want to talk about hot? That's hot.
Martha, whatever, medicine woman. I could deal with her, and she plays in some Hallmark movies. But when you look at Barbara Bach, Dr. Quinn, medicine
I
woman.
forgot about that.
When you look at Barbara Bach versus Jane
Yeah.
Seymour, it's just there's no competition. I would put
No
put
competition.
Barbara Bach next to Lois Chiles, who played in
Okay, but
Bond.
Barbara Bach is sort of porcelain.
Beautiful. Like a
above it
Barbie
all,
doll.
But she's like untouchable.
Yeah, but she reminds me of Jacqueline Smith, who she was in Charlie's Angels, and she was kick-ass. And the only reason, she also tried out for Charlie's Angels, Barbara Bach.
She did.
But
Oh, that's right.
she
And
didn't
they thought
make
she
it.
was.
She was a little bit too.
She's inaccessible. She doesn't have a lot of emotion to her. And
Well,
by
that
the
was
way,
the character.
they had to dub her in.
Well, then I
The
read
Spy
they
Who
dubbed a
Loved Me.
lot of Bond women.
Okay.
They had to dub the voice. That's not surprising. I thought they always dubbed the voice. Their voice always sounds like it's coming from off stage somewhere, off the set.
I wonder what Barbara Bach. She's born and raised in Manhattan. I wonder what she sounded like.
Queens.
She probably sounded like you.
She's good.
Yeah.
She has a great accent.
She'd say, "James, do you want to take off my bra?"
So? No, I'm sure Ringo doesn't mind.
No, he doesn't
He's been
mind.
with her for 50 years.
Jump, Hazel.
So
Hazel's
anyway,
getting
I'm
anxious.
Roger Moore, Barbara Bach.
Okay, and
You could have Jane Seymour and Sean
listen.
Connery.
Jane Seymour and
Oh,
You Only Live Twice was just
I think she's very beautiful, but I take Barbara Bach.
okay.
Sexy all the way.
You can have her.
Okay, thank you.
So we've also stayed up with Lioness season whatever we're on 3. Is it
3?
Yeah. And we talked about the first episode. Hazel just went back in her bed.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. It's a Taylor Swift vehicle. He has a lot of political commentary in this
Yes.
about the world scene, the crisis, U.S. versus China, U.S. versus the rest of the world. So he's adding in a lot of his political commentary through characters, and I don't know. I'm just not sold on Joy
I'm a
Saldana.
little confused. Huh?
What's her name?
Zoe Saldana.
Zoe Saldana. Is that her name?
Well, I was surprised when I read today, and I sent that to you, the interview with Jill Wagner.
Oh, yeah. I
Jill
like her
Wagner, who
character.
plays one of the
Hallmark.
kick-ass. She plays a lesbian in the show. She's
Yeah.
kick-ass.
But she's a Hallmark
lioness.
queen, right?
But she was in Hallmark, where she used to have long, flowy, blondish hair, and she always played a mom, or
Oh, okay.
And she is in real life like that, but she cut her hair for this. But she actually came up with the idea for Lioness with her husband and pitched it to Taylor Sheridan, who she knew because he was her acting teacher. and he liked it and said, okay, let's do it. So she is executive producer when you look at the credits, and
She
co-creator, which is interesting.
She plays a minor role,
But she's good in that role. She's believable. She always says to her, "What, boss?"
That's true.
Just, where are we going, boss? But
And she's one who convinces me right away she can shoot a gun.
yes,
And
she's got really pumped up for this role because she didn't look like that in Hallmark.
she can fight hand to hand
Yeah.
if necessary.
Yes, but it's a little confusing. I'm still lost on how she.
You know what?
came
It's
back.
a lot confusing.
I just ride with it. Sometimes I don't even understand what they're doing. I'm so
she
lost.
asks me every once in a while, now what? What just happened?
I get confused
I
on
don't
the
know.
storyline.
I don't know.
I just watch it and
You
just.
gotta go with it, right?
But yeah,
As your mother used to say, they're all at home watching
watching
this,
it. Yes,
okay?
don't worry, they're not dead.
They're
And
not
you
dead.
hate the husband.
The husband is annoying.
I don't hate the husband,
and
but I
it's-
just think
It's
he
just
would.
hard for me to believe she would choose him.
I
or
just
vice
find it
versa.
hard to believe that he hasn't taken those kids and left.
Yeah,
like
because-
just say, look, you want to go do this job, you want to fight,
She
you
gave
wanna-
them a speech in this episode about she's a soldier.
and the kids.
Yeah, told the kids, I'm a soldier, and
So I'm not gonna be around.
my life is dedicated to keeping you free in the greatest country in the world. And I'm like, good, you know,
That's great.
I got
and
it.
the little
but
girls are like, we have to go to school now.
I know they have to go to school and they get taken to school. Now they're
The
hiding
dad,
out.
yeah.
But the dad's some kind of doctor.
He's a surgeon. He's like a brain surgeon or something.
He's a kid's cancer doctor.
Yeah, he's
right?
a kid's
What do you
cancer,
call that?
pediatric surgeon.
Yeah, and
Now he's left holding the bag with the kids because she says, look, tough, if you don't like it, I'm going. And her boss is the same way, Nicole Kidman.
but what's funny is
Confusing.
her character's called Joe.
Yeah.
She keeps saying, I'm a soldier. And I'm like, yeah, you are, but you've graduated into the ranks. You are the head of the Lioness Division, and you sit in on meetings with
Corporate
the president.
meeting.
No, the president of the United States, the highest level,
Yeah.
highest top secret meeting where
She's
you're,
in a
you're
suit
in on
and
the, she's in a suit. So she's like a corporate executive. She is a high-placed
High-ranking corporate.
CIA executive
Yeah. Right.
who
Agent.
sits in with her boss, who is Nicole Kidman, and she participates in these strategy sessions that have global impact. And then they say, well, you got to go to Ukraine. And she's like, okay. And she not only goes to Ukraine with her unit, she leads the unit into battle. And she's like busting down the door first with guns raised,
a little
right?
crazy, yeah.
And you're like, well, why do you need to do that? If you're so high, you're such a high-ranking United States government official, why do you need to go fight?
That's why I think the husband should just take the kids and leave.
Okay,
And
she's
say,
done, yeah.
you know what, you should continue to fight for your country, but we're moving on. That's my 2 cents.
It's just a story.
Yeah. Anyway, it's exciting.
It's okay.
Yeah.
And then I've got to throw in my 2 bits
Yeah.
about this, my 2 cents.
Okay.
Okay, so I've told you she wouldn't watch Mobland,
No.
and I thought it was great. Can't wait for it to
Watch
return
again.
soon.
Yep.
I think it comes back in
Probably
September.
September,
right?
yes.
And I couldn't get her to start with me. I started, and she's opted out on Furious on Hulu.
I did watch 2 or 3 episodes.
No,
What are
you
talking
did
about?
not.
Furious.
What are you talking
with,
about?
Wait, with what's her name? With Emma.
Yeah,
I
Emily
watched
Watson.
it. Don't you remember? I said it was too dark for
The
me.
first episode. You were out
I
in
thought
the
I
first
watched
episode.
2 episodes.
Heck, no, you didn't. You
Okay.
lasted maybe 20 minutes of the first episode.
When she, yeah,
And
when
then I picked
she
it
pretended
back
she
up.
was a waitress and she met the guy. That was when I left. And she met the guy that she took him back to the hotel or his apartment. Remember the girl that's the psycho?
Oh,
yeah,
she's a psycho.
yeah.
Can't think of her name.
I don't know,
she's
but
very
it's
good.
dark. Yeah, she's.
She
very
drives it. Her name is Pettigrew. Is it like Lola? I think it's Lola Pettigrew.
Irish,
She's Irish.
yeah.
And I can't call her a she because she's queer. What's the term?
Which?
Bi.
Oh, she's a yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry, I
Yes.
can't think of the
Yes.
term.
I'm
But
blanking
she's
out,
a she's a
okay.
they,
Okay.
or she wants to be called
Okay,
a they.
all
So you
right.
can't call her a she.
Okay.
Even in her, I read her Wikipedia and it's they,
Right.
they.
Okay.
Binary,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Binary. Yeah.
And yet, she is the driving force of what is gripping for
Yeah,
me.
everybody loves this.
And
It's
I
a
know
top
it's dark,
series.
and I know it's about, oh God, I don't even want to start.
Right.
It's pretty disgusting from episode to episode, but it's relentlessly exciting, gripping, and intriguing. Where
yeah.
she is very, very talented at playing a psycho, which I'm never sure from moment to moment how she's going to react.
Emma Rossum is you know,
Emmy, it's Emmy.
yeah, I saw her at my nail place once.
Okay, well there you go.
Not for anything, but she's beautiful in person.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
She doesn't play beautiful.
No,
in
she's
this.
toned down on this.
No. And she's a victim of spousal
Yeah.
abuse. And
But it's the highest rated show on Hulu right now.
I think it's the most talked about
Yeah,
show
it
on
is. Yeah,
television.
out there, yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. And you should have put this pillow underneath me, right?
Oh,
Sort of
okay,
sinking.
well, you lose it,
right?
okay.
Okay.
Anyway,
But I'm all in, and I watch each Monday because I run hard on Sunday, and then I'm just on the exercise bike on Monday, and I need something to watch, and so it's dropped on Sunday night. So I'm 6 episodes
Wow.
into an 8-episode first season,
wow.
and I don't know how it's going to end, if they're going to try to carry it over, or we're going to get an end to this Lola Pettigrews
Yeah.
psycho character, and she is an all-time murdering psycho
Scary.
trying to get revenge
Yeah,
on her abuse as a sex worker.
Yeah.
Where she was not even a worker, she was just abused.
okay.
Okay, so I wish you would have watched it with me
Yeah,
because we
too
could look
dark.
forward to it. I
Yeah.
don't think it's too dark. Once you get past
Oh,
what crimes were committed against
Yeah.
her, then you can sort of run with
I'm
it.
watching my Hallmark. That's
By the
right.
way, speaking of dark, Rob Reiner's son wanted his 1.5 million trust fund to pay for his legal fees. He was denied, and you were outraged
Well,
that he
it's
would even
terrible,
want. But
that
I
they should
understand
even-
why he would ask.
They should
Right?
even consider it. It's just terrible. And
Well, they said
thankfully,
no.
California passed a law that anybody who has money that the person has then intended to kill the person whose parents given the money, they cannot have that money. So
Yeah.
they should have taken care of him a long time ago, like in December when they found that he killed the parents.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Well, that has not yet been proven in court, but
Oh,
we
but,
assume he did.
It would be
Right?
very, yeah, I would be,
I mean, I guess
surprised.
stranger things have happened, but
oh,
yeah.
please. Okay.
No, I got it.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I think it's 99.999%
Yeah, I would think
sure.
so. Uh-huh.
Right? Mm-hmm. But he did not get the 1.5.
No. Now it's going to the other kids.
Okay.
So,
Well, they deserve
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Right.
they deserve a lot more than just that. But
All right. So another story that caught your eye and ear were these Mangianistas.
oh, it's
This
crazy.
Luigi Mangione
Crazy.
on
He's-
trial for murder.
Yeah,
Obviously killed
the executive.
corporate CEO.
Yeah,
And now I'm sure there are more than 3, but these 3 Mangianistas have dedicated their lives, and somehow the mayor of
the
New
great
York,
mayor of New York
Mamdani,
City. Yeah, New York
gave
City.
them press
Yeah, gave them
credentials.
press credentials.
I don't know
It's
how or
almost
why.
insane.
It's insane.
Yeah,
And they've dedicated their lives to defending him,
yeah.
campaigning for his innocence.
And that
I
he
guess
was
on social
basically,
media.
it was okay for him to kill this man
Yeah.
because this man was taking away the insurance
Claims.
claims benefits for people that had cancer or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So that gives him the right to go kill this person. And when they saw his wife walking out of the courthouse and she was crying, they were like, "Oh, I'm so glad you're crying because you deserve it." Like how do they let these people walk the street? How does this mayor give them press passes?
I don't know.
What is wrong with this world?
So they're saying it's okay if you believe that some corporate executive is evil, it's okay for
go
you
kill him.
to condemn him to the point you can go
Just kill 'em,
vigilante.
yeah.
Just go vigilante
Yeah.
and go kill him. Well, good luck on this country lasting another
Well,
week.
you know, when this guy first got put into, when they
Yeah.
found out that he was the guy that shot him, these women are going crazy. They're becoming fangirls of this guy. He's so handsome. He's sexy. We want him. Like, this is, I don't get it.
Charles Manson.
Charles Manson revisited. Yeah, all these
Well, you're
psychos.
fascinated by Manson.
I am fascinated. There's a new documentary. Did you see what
You
new
sent it
tapes
to
that
me,
came
yeah.
out? Manson Talks, and I guess it's on. It's
It
I
didn't
guess
get great reviews, but it said there are some tidbits that were not known.
yeah.
It's another Netflix doc,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, they said stream it or not, and they said yes, stream it. So I think it's worth watching, but I don't understand why these women are fascinated by killers.
I don't know, they have some sort of psychological hold over these women
Yes.
where, not that they've been in his presence, but the Manson girls
Yeah,
or women
that's a whole different thing. That's
were just possessed by
they were
him,
they
right?
were literally brainwashed by
Yeah,
this man.
literally brainwashed into murdering for
Murdering
him, and yet
people.
he didn't kill anybody. I think he killed some other people in other facets of
Yeah.
his life, but
Not at the
But
not
the-
during the
the-
times.
the crimes that were committed,
La
was it-
Bianca and the
was
Sharon
it in
Tate.
successive nights? I think it was
Yeah, the
back-to-back
next night they went
nights,
to
right?
La
La
Bianca.
Bianca. But he didn't actually participate in either one of those murders,
No,
right?
it was his group.
Yeah, but he was convicted of ordering those
Yes.
crimes, right?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know what possesses these women, and obviously they don't have jobs, so I don't.
I don't even
what-
know. Even if they did have a job, I don't understand the psychotic
Yeah,
mental state of wanting to defend this man and thinking that he's hot and sexy when you know he killed somebody. I don't know.
seems like he is a decent looking guy, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, he makes me sick when I look at him thinking about what he did. So
Yeah.
his looks kind of fade fast,
That's a good point.
being a psycho.
This is Jess from my home state,
Oh.
one of my favorite cities,
Oh.
Tulsa, Oklahoma. She's been there with me.
I've been there. You played golf there, and we
Played
were
golf
there.
there a couple of times
Yep.
with her.
That's
Not
true.
that she played.
I didn't
she
play. I
went.
drove the cart.
Jess says now there's a recall on eggs.
Ah, out of control.
This, of course, after the diarrhea lettuce. Who do you blame for this? Because it feels like we're at the point where we can't eat anything. And don't get me started on the quality of water, says Jess from
I
Tulsa.
agree. It's
All
to the
well
point,
said.
Yes, it's to the point where now I think the safest thing to eat is something that's in a can or something that's not touched and just processed in a corporate plant, as opposed to you're relying on these farmers, unfortunately, and pesticides and I don't know what else. And it's just a sad state of you have to be afraid of eating anything.
So how afraid are you now of eating
Oh, I
anything?
don't eat salad stuff like lettuce. I
Did
don't.
you go get salads?
Yeah, I went to Sweet Greens today, and I tell them no lettuce. They have 4
Oh,
different
really? You
vets.
say no lettuce?
Oh
Wow.
yeah, there's 4 vats of lettuce: iceberg, kale, chicory, and then spring mix. No lettuce, thank you. And now we start with, can I have brown rice and white, right? What, brown rice and quinoa, and then I do some broccoli, but raspberries were recalled, blueberries were recalled, the eggs were recalled, lettuce was recalled, and it's just really scary. And I don't know where the regulations, the food regulations of how, it starts off in one plant, like it was the Taylor plant that made and then jalapenos were recalled.
Okay. And I know how much you dread and fear. You almost have a phobia against lettuce because the sickest I ever saw
Oh yeah,
her
I got sick from the lettuce.
was back in my ESPN days living in the Residence Inn in Bristol, Connecticut. She came, it was for,
Your wedding.
It was a wedding that we went to. One of the camera operators had a wedding on Saturday in nearby, whatever the
Connecticut
town,
somewhere.
Waterbury. I
At a
think it was in
country
Waterbury.
club.
Yeah.
We went to the wedding, and I said to him before, I'm not going to eat any of that stuff at the weddings because I don't eat meat and I watch everything I eat. So I said, I'm going to bring along a Nature Valley granola bar. I'm going to have a bar. And he said, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to eat it. And then
So
we
I
go
go to the buffet and look at
They
it.
had all the vats of the stuff out, the chicken. And he was so hungry. He said,
No, I don't like lettuce, so I don't
I
eat
know.
it because I think it has no nutritional
Right.
quality
He had a
whatsoever. It's
different
like,
thing
why
about
why
lettuce.
does anybody even eat lettuce to start with?
right.
I don't get it. I don't like it. It gets
Okay.
in the way. I don't need
Right.
it on my sandwich or
Right.
whatever.
He doesn't do it.
No lettuce. No lettuce.
So he said, well, I'm so hungry, I'm going to take some of the chicken wings and wipe off whatever's on it. And I said to him, well, I'm going to have
Not chicken wings. It was some kind of chicken. It was.
chicken.
It wasn't
like,
fried.
Yeah,
it wasn't
no, it was
fried.
chicken in something.
Yes.
And I said, well, I'm just going to have some lettuce with cherry tomatoes.
Yeah.
So I took a little bit of lettuce with cherry tomatoes and I had my granola bar, and that's all I ate. And then within half an hour of us leaving, we got back to the hotel. I was in the bathroom throwing my guts up, and it was horrible.
It was
And
horrible.
I was delusional. I was walking into the wall. I didn't know
Yeah.
where I was. I blacked out a little bit.
This went on
And
all
it was
night
food
long.
poisoning
It was food
from
poisoning.
the iceberg lettuce.
Yes, it was. And almost everybody from ESPN who attended the
Yeah.
wedding got food
Yes,
poisoning.
they got the food poisoning.
And
Except him, because he ate the chicken
I ate
from the
chicken.
vat.
Fortunately, thank you God for that. But our crew on first take, the whole next week, the whole crew was out because everybody went to this wedding.
And it lasted like 4 days. I was up there for 4 days. I couldn't even eat a banana. I was
No.
so sick. I lost
She
like
was
4
sick.
pounds.
Okay, so
it was
you
terrible.
have a
So I
phobia
don't
now
eat.
about
Yeah,
lettuce, right?
Yeah, I don't eat. I went a year without eating a salad after that.
don't
The only thing I
blame you.
wanted to eat was pizza. Remember, I used to eat pizza almost every night
I do.
from Ray's Pizza
Oh, you did
on
actually.
8th Avenue.
I mean, most people would say that's a good way to get fat, but you
No, I didn't gain weight on that.
No, you did not.
Anyway.
We will end with Mary from Cleveland. Somehow, someway, John Goodman is being criticized for his weight loss. It amazes me how people can find something negative in just about everything. Since you're both health conscious, we are that. I wanted to get your thoughts. Should anyone be criticized for losing weight? Okay, so we don't know him, but we like John Goodman. In
Yeah.
fact, we saw him once in a play that her friend was starring in New York City, right next door to us at the Studio 54 studio. I
Yeah.
can't remember what it was called, but
Waiting for Godot.
He was Waiting for Godot. I don't know what the studio was called
Oh.
back in the day. I don't know what
It was
54 or something.
54.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was 54. Studio 54.
Yeah, and we've liked him. We even loved him
he
in
was
Atomic
great. He was
Blonde. Where he
great.
played her boss.
And he was always heavy, and then he lost the weight,
He lost a lot of
and
weight.
he looked great, and now he's lost more weight. And
Yeah.
I think if he wasn't who he was,
Mm-hmm.
we wouldn't think anything about it. But because he has such a dramatic change in his look, it's like, oh, I hope he's just healthy, and maybe he is healthy.
Do you
he's
think
just,
he's Ozempic? Do you think
maybe I think he could be, but I'm sure he has had bypass because he was so heavy.
Big,
But
big, heavy? Yeah.
I think everybody is criticized for the weight. I'm criticized for my weight
Yeah.
all the time. And I was just talking to my friend about this the other day. When I get tired of people saying to me, oh, well, you don't eat. Yes, I do eat. He can attest I do eat.
She does.
And it's just that some people, and first of all, I walk a whole lot, so
She
I burn
does.
off my calories, and I have a lot of energy. But when people say, oh, are you finally going to eat something? You're so thin. And that's when I just say, I don't want to know these people. People have to
Okay,
say
but
something
you
about
weren't
everybody.
fat before.
No.
So,
I mean, I grew up in an Italian Jewish house, so I was heavier than I am now.
Okay.
But I was a kid, so I was
but
eating.
John Goodman was known as heavy, right?
He was always on
beloved as
Roseanne
heavy.
show. On
Yes.
Roseanne, he was the dad.
Just
he was
everything
heavy.
he's done. He's been the good-natured big guy,
Flintstones. Yeah, he
right?
was in everything.
Yeah, he's Fred Flintstone.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, he shrinks, and then you get that sort of Ozempic type face,
Right.
right?
Where you're
And-
loose skin and.
Yeah, and he doesn't look great now, but
But that's because we all know what he looked like
That's-
before. But
okay,
if you
so
just
he's
met
a
the guy,
prisoner of his persona.
yeah.
right?
Unfortunately, you can't
And
get
so-
away from it.
So Mary, I don't know that people are criticizing him for losing weight. They're just saying that's not John Goodman. That's not the
What
guy
I'm saying
we
is
used
he's
to
sick
love.
or,
Yeah, yeah, right.
whatever, so he can't win, even if he wants to be healthy and now not be heavy anymore.
Yeah.
He looks like a different person. I just hope he's healthy.
It's hard when your skin expands that far,
Yeah.
and then you lose all of your body fat and it sags everywhere. But I will say this, God bless him now, because he's got to be we hope,
Yeah.
unless he's sick,
Yeah.
but we don't think he's sick,
No.
that he's way healthier for the
Yes.
long run now than
his heart
than
and
he
for
was.
everything
Well,
else.
you're just, when you're that heavy, he was close to obese heavy,
Yeah,
I think,
he was
right?
heavy. He was pretty heavy.
Yeah, where you're just not going to last very long because your heart can't carry that long.
Yeah.
Your life expectancy is greatly shortened by that much weight.
Well, that actress Chrissy Metz, who
Yeah.
she's very big. She just went on the Today Show last week. She's now on one of those, GLP-1, whatever they are. And she's hoping to lose weight. She's got to be almost over 300 pounds. So for her health. But
Okay.
I hope he's well.
Well, he's probably made enough money and has enough stature and fame that it's very possible he just said, I don't need any of that anymore. I don't need to be big, jovial
No,
John Goodman anymore. I can just be me.
and good. I
And,
hope
and
so.
I'm going to last longer this way. Okay?
I'd watch him thin or heavy, so.
All right. And in closing, we should say a great happy birthday to her best friend, Francesca.
Francesca, my best friend Francesca, today's her birthday. We say we're not celebrating, we say happy non-birthday, but
Oh, really?
Francesca,
Okay.
we love you.
All right.
You're part of our podcast
We do
almost
love
every
you.
week.
She is.
And wish you all the health and happiness and great person that you are.
She is great. That is it for around 83, and we will see you next
See
week
you
if
next
in
week.
fact we're still
We are. I may find sugar somewhere else to watch it, maybe on repeat. Peace out.
speaking.